morning, everybody. It is excellent to be with you today. I am so excited to have you here. I'm so excited to be able to hop up on this beautiful morning, slightly cloudy, but still hop up and celebrate movement, to be able to celebrate discipline. That really excites me. It's a Saturday, so also we're busy sliding into the weekend, so I must say there are good feelings all around. So welcome to the Always Be Squatting Challenge, day number 18 for June. The theme for June is the extra mile. And remember, the extra mile is incredibly personal. It's what's your extra mile? How far is your extra mile? How far are you willing to push your extra mile? Are you willing to make your extra mile longer? Right, so it's all about that extra mile. Make sure that you keep track of what your extra mile is and how far you're willing to go for self-improvement every day. So remember, the challenge is actually just one squat. The Always Be Squatting Challenge is one squat, right? But the point is that it's every day. When you take one rest day out of the week, so you're squatting 6 days a week, even if you're doing one squat per day, you are succeeding on the challenge. So the biggest thing with the Always Be Squatting Challenge is just the consistency that you need to put in to build up the habit. Alright, so it's not about the number, it's not about how high or low you go. You should be choosing a number that's pushing yourself a little bit, but if you're just climbing on, if you're just getting started, just take it one squat at a time. Even if you simply do one squat one day, and then every day after that, you simply add squats. Like, you'll be a beast in the legs and arms and the shoulders and the back and the butt in no time. Alright, so climb on the challenge. Remember, it's just one squat. It's an easy one. The difficult part comes in doing it every day. So let's build our discipline, let's build our consistency. So we are at lockdown day 86 in Cape Town, South Africa. Just ticking day by day up. Life has not returned to normal. It's returned to a new normal that we kind of have to get used to, but it's not the normal that we have known and grown up with. So just make sure that you're taking steps every day to keep yourself sharp, to keep yourself focused, that when you do go out, you are adapting and you are acclimatizing to the outside world. Right? On the Jiu-Jitsu clothing, it says roll, control, evolve. Right? The lockdown has rolled us. We need to gain control over ourselves again and then evolve. We need to change. We need to do things a little bit differently. It was Einstein that said doing the same thing, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So you can't do things over and over and expect a different result. So we need to adapt to the new outside world. Make sure that you are staying open to change and adaptation and evolving. So like I said, we are at Saturday the 20th of June 2020. We didn't expect the middle of the year to look like this, but we are truly grateful for our blessings. We count them each and every day. I have a book that I write my gratitudes in. So today I chose Proverbs 20 verse number 7, and it says, "The just man walks in his integrity. His children are blessed after him." I'm going to read it again. It's Proverbs 20 verse 7. It says, "The just man walks in his integrity. His children are blessed after him." So the first thing that I really love there is that there's a semicolon in the middle of that, in the middle of the verse. It says, "The just man walks in his integrity, semicolon. His children are blessed after him." No ifs, no buts. If a man is walking in integrity, his children that are following him will be blessed. Why? Because they too will walk in integrity. They will learn how to walk in integrity. They will learn what it means to walk as an integrous person. So remember, integrity is doing the right thing even when we think nobody's watching. Integrity is doing what we agreed to even if there's nobody prodding us. Integrity is doing what needs to be done even if we don't necessarily want to do it. It's very much like discipline. You need to apply discipline to show integrity. Right? So the just man walks in his integrity, his children are blessed after him. A man that's actually walking, remember, it doesn't say the man standing in his own integrity, it says the man walking in his integrity, taking steps every day within his own integrity. His children are blessed after him. So this becomes a don't tell me, show me exercise. And it says right there, don't tell me, show me. Children don't do as we say. No, we've all found that out. They do as we do. Right? So they see us even if we think they don't see us. They hear us even when we think they don't hear us. Right? They are like little radar dishes. They pick everything up. So don't tell me, show me. What example are we setting? we should be able to turn to our children, open our lives up completely, and say, do as I do. You don't have to do as I say. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Just watch my life and do as I do. Right? So we all have to ask ourselves that kind of question: is our life, or are our lives clean enough? Are our lives walking in enough integrity that we could turn to our children and say, do what I do? And obviously nobody's perfect. I'm completely imperfect. I am sinful. But I can turn around and say that every day I take steps. I walk in my integrity. Every day I try my best to be integrous. Right? So I know that the children that are walking after me, my children walking after me, will be blessed because they will see integrity and they will replicate the integrity. So don't tell me, show me. The question that I have to ask then, just for myself every day, or for this day and every day after this, how have I been walking in my integrity this month? Right? So far in June, we're 20 days into June. But more importantly, let's kind of focus on my last week, on my last couple of days. Right? Focus on your last couple of days. Have you been walking in integrity? Or have there been parts of your life that have fallen over? Are there parts of your life that you just need to restart the engine and get the momentum going again? What parts of your life are not walking in integrity right now? So it's to take account of your life, to take account of my life, your life for the past week, for the past couple of days, and find out, okay, cool, where can we do better? It's not about breaking ourselves down. Doing a self-audit isn't about breaking yourself down. It's about seeing where you fell down, seeing where you picked yourself back up, and how you can turn everything into a growth opportunity. Remember, if you have an open mind, if you have a growth mindset, that will help you to adapt and evolve. You can't adapt and evolve with a closed mind. Right? It's like a parachute that doesn't open. It doesn't work. Right? So make sure your mind is open, make sure your heart is open, make sure that you are walking with your vulnerable integrity. I know it's difficult, but to do the right thing even when we think nobody's watching, and to do the right thing even when we know everybody is watching. That is integrity. So, Proverbs 20 verse 7, the just man walks in his integrity, his children are blessed after him. Well, I'm going to walk in my integrity for today. Today is a half-off day. It's a Shabbat, it's a Saturday. So I'm going to do my 50 warm-up squats, and then I'm going to go up to 50, and then drop it back down. So we're just going to work in 50s today. 50 warm-up, up to 50, back down to 0. So it's a total of 150 squats for me today. I'm busy taking a bit of a break as we chill into weekend. You are welcome to do whatever number you would like to. Like I said, even if you're doing 1 or 2 squats, you can follow along with my rhythm. It's not about the number, it's about the consistency. I do want you to breathe on every squat though, because that is very important. Remember, it's just 1 squat that you are repeating as necessary. Always do your best. Right, let's go. Go slowly, keep good form. Especially on the first few, just as your body warms up to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138, 139, 140, 141, 142, 143, 144, 47, 48, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. And of course there's the 51 extra one on the warm-up. So that's the warm-up done. Remember to breathe. We're going to go up to 50 again and then drop it back down to 0. So we're going to do a total of 100 squats still, but really just 50s. Ready? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 29, 50, 51. Right, so that's the up part of it. Now we go down the hill. This is, again, it's the home stretch. This is an easy day today. Right, so from 50, drop it back down to 0. I can feel every one of the 450 from yesterday. Ow. Right. 51. Drop it down. 50. 49. 48. 47. 46. 45. 44. 43. 42. 41. 40. Home stretch. 49. 39. 38. 37. 36. 35. 34. 33. 32. 31. 50. 29. 28. 27. 26. 25. 24. 23. 22. 21. 20. 19. 18. 17. 16. 15. 14. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0. And always extra 1. Ow. Right, that feels good today. So I'm thinking that half-off days are an excellent way to enter the weekend and to climb out of the weekend on the other side. So 150 today, Rest day tomorrow. When Monday rolls around, we look at another 150, another half off day. I think we all work hard enough, and it's not about the number, it's more about consistency, then we can totally take a half off day. But on a side note, how are your leg muscles doing? So every day my legs become more and more solid. Every day I'm quite shocked and surprised in a very good way. Just that, wow, the changes that have taken place in my body with the consistent squatting. I know that in the end I haven't been doing anything world record like, but just the change for my body personally has been absolutely wonderful. The change for my mind, for my heart, for my soul has been phenomenal during these past, it's actually been 86 days of the challenge total. It's gone along with lockdown, but just this month I've thoroughly enjoyed pushing myself a little bit harder this month. So everybody, what example are we setting? Because remember, if it's not our children watching us, there's always eyes somehow, some way watching us. So what example are we setting? Can we say, do as I do? Remember Proverbs 20 verse 7, it says, the just man walks in his integrity. His children are blessed after him. Those two thoughts go together. Right? The people following you being blessed, right, very much goes hand in hand with you walking in integrity. So are you walking in integrity this week? Have you been walking in integrity as best you can this week? If not, take a look at next week, make an adjustment, make a change, adapt, and start walking along the right path. Very well done for today, everybody. Well done for this week, and I'm very much looking forward to next week. Enjoy your rest day tomorrow. Have an excellent day today. Stay safe, stay sane, stay sensible, and stay squatting. I will see you for more. Enjoy.